Europe emerged 1 year ago from the Great Recession. At the same time, challenges remain. Debt is still high, and so is unemployment. This is very worrying for our social cohesion.
The Brussels Economic Forum is the flagship event of DG ECFIN. It is the 15th edition. The key issues for today is how to sustain the recovery.
The firefighting of the crisis is over, and the question is now where to move from here. Yeah, it's not only important what you do in a crisis, but what you make out of a crisis.
We see a recovery in Europe is still tentative, is still fragile. So the main thing is that what are the right policies at the EU level, at the national level, in order to sustain this recovery and make it more longer term and more intensive in terms of creating jobs.
Citizens want results. They want to see employment going up. They want to see growth going up.
The idea here is to have, on the one hand, a frank and open debate on identifying the challenges, the main policy priorities, but also help reflecting to build and to design, let's say, a new policy consensus, which is still lacking.
It's the right event to put ideas on the table to say, listen, let's take a step backward. What have we done in the last year?
It's like a trade fair, so to say. It's a trade fair of ideas.
It is a pulse-taking. I mean, I think what happens is you come every year and you sort of see the progress you made since the last year and what has to be done in the year in advance.
This is a nice place to gather information, not only from the presenter, but also from the audience. Which aspect of the economy of Europe the audience is concerned about or interested in.
We have the most important decision makers from the European institutions, but we have plenty of students or representatives of business, a lot of academics from universities. I talk to representatives of Bank of Finland, representations of regions. So I think it's a great networking opportunity in terms of meeting a really wide range of people from different backgrounds.
Here at the Brussels Economic Forum, ideas are also presented and criticized and challenged. And this is important, because nobody has a perfect recipe.
This is a place to be heard, and I try to make my point very clearly in the panel. I didn't have people agreeing with me, but that's fine. I think we have to shake up a little bit, and we have to bring to this platform the feeling of people.
There are other issues related to the deepening of the economic and fiscal union. To be fair, some of these issues remain open questions on which there is no clear intellectual consensus. This is perhaps your job.
I think we Europeans need to develop our own ideas, our own strategies, present them, discuss them. So it's really the European perspective that would make such an event unique.
One of the things that this forum does is keeping the focus on the issues at hand, even at a time when the crisis seems to be over or quieter, that there are still things that need to be done on a European level, on a national level, and keeping that focus is very important.